everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Safira Patarani. I'm from Communication Studies of 006 class in second semester. In this our learning video, we will talk about multiple clause and non-clause, single clause versus multiple clause. Single clause hanya ada satu subjek atau satu verb. Contohnya, I have a sister. Multiple clause ada lebih dari satu subjek atau verb, biasanya digabung dengan conjunction yaitu kata penghubung. Contoh, I heard what my sister said. Clause satunya ada I heard, clause 2-nya my sister said digabung dengan subordinating conjunction what. Artinya, kalau ada lebih dari satu ide lengkap dalam satu kalimat, maka disebut multiple clause sentence. Number 2, independent clause versus dependent clause. Independent clause sama juga dengan main clause, bisa berdiri sendiri dan punya makna utuh. Contoh, dogs bark or she refuse. Dependent clause sama dengan subordinate clause, tidak bisa berdiri sendiri, butuh main clause untuk melengkapi makna, biasanya dimulai dengan subordinating conjunction because, although, when, if, dan lain-lain, atau relative pronouns who, which, that, dan lain-lain. Contoh, wherever I go, tidak lengkap kalau berdiri sendiri.
Hi everyone, my name is Riza Rahendra. I am currently a second semester student in communication science. Today, I like to share a little bit about noun clause. First, let's talk about what a noun clause actually is. A noun clause is a clause that functions just like a noun. You can usually recognize it because it often starts with words like what, that, if, whether, who, whom, where, or why. One important thing to remember is the structure. In a noun clause, we must use subject plus verb, not a direct question form. For example, do you know where is she going? That's wrong. So, do you know where she is going? That's right. Now, how do we use noun clause? Let me share three main functions. The first, as a subject. For example, what she announced surprised me. Or you can also replace the clause with the pronoun it. Like, it surprised me. Second, as an object, direct or indirect. Direct object, like she couldn't hear what the professor said. Indirect object, I gave whatever he needed, my full support. As an object of preposition, for example, she is angry at what happened. Preposition like at, in, on, to, for, with, about, and others can be directly followed by a noun clause. So that quick sharing session about noun clause for me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Fajri Sutyadi. Point 4 from the video noun clause. The video examines as noun clause can replace as noun tense. Even thought use question word what, where, what is structure is not a question. Profit practical example daily conversation makes understanding elsewhere. Vocation of unknown clause sama dengan subject, object of preposition. Kesimpulannya, multiple clause and tension with more than one subject plus verb. Independent clause, simpulannya can stand alone. Dependent clause, not a main clause. Non clause sama dengan independent clause that function as non subject, object, or object of I preposition. Kayak poinnya, pay attention ke conjunction what, that, whether, wo, whom, at, and avoid forming and non-clause as a direct question. Thank you for watching this lesson. I hope now understand that you non-clause can function and subject, an object, or an object of a person. Remember, I hope it might start with question word like what, will, or more, and non-clause is not as question. Keep practicing by making your own sample, and you'll get more confident uses non-clause in daily communication.